Hey, Stevie GB here. Time for another episode of How to Start Up Your Stand-Up. Okay, so this morning I'm going to discuss with you something that I'm still learning how to do correctly, and that's social media. Okay, obviously there's a lot of things out there. We all know about Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and I don't know what else. Your own website. There's a lot of information. You can have multiple pages on Facebook, groups. You know how it works. I'm not preaching to old 90-year-old people that don't know. I don't use it correctly. I spam the hell out of it. I post too many things. I have like 5 pages on Facebook. I have groups on Facebook. I have a Twitter account. I have a website. I have a website that links to my Twitter and my Facebook. I used to have Instagram, but I don't get it. I don't see any point in that. Here's the thing, you got to figure out what people are using social media for. If they're just using it for sounding off about political things and showing pictures of their cat and their kids, they're not interested in going to shows. I have a fan page, Stevie GB fan page, and I think that's a good thing, to have a comedian fan page and just invite people that you think are going to be interested in your fan page. Probably not comedians, although I have a lot of comedians on my fan page. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing. I do this wrong too, as I over-promote. People laugh at me and make fun of me all the time. I over-promote. I'll post my show every day. 6 days till showtime. 5 days till showtime. 4 days till showtime. And after every show, I tend to ask people, how'd you hear about the show? And maybe 1 out of 100 say, I saw it on Facebook. So I don't know if it's working. What I started doing recently is, although I'm still promoting shows, like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still abusing it. But what I've done recently is, obviously, I post these little videos on my Facebook, and I just try to tell jokes, just throwaway jokes. I try to stick to a specific rule. I do not put jokes from my act on Facebook, and I do not use jokes that I write on Facebook in my act. Because if you're writing your act on Facebook and somebody steals it, you're an idiot. You let it out there. You can't do that. The other thing is like YouTube. YouTube is another one. I have a YouTube channel. The problem with YouTube, if you videotape yourself on YouTube and put it on your channel, you could delete it. But if somebody else videotapes you and puts it on their channel, they have to delete it. Good luck. I got a lot of crap on YouTube that I don't like. I can't get rid of it. And you got to be careful, because if bookers or people that want to book you look for you on YouTube, if it's a crappy performance, that's your calling card. Another thing is business cards. I have business cards, postcards. I don't know if any of this stuff works. I'm doing the same thing as everybody else. At the end of a show, I hand out business cards only if people ask for them. One rule of thumb I try to use is, if somebody booked me on the show and a audience member comes up to me at the show and says, you have a card? I try to ask the booker, if he's around, is it okay if I give him my card? Because, you don't want to step on their toes. If the booker's there, I'll say, if you want to book me, talk to him or her. I think it's a courtesy. It's out of respect. Otherwise, he's going to think you're trying to book yourself behind their back. So I try to do that as much as possible. If it's a private gig, obviously, I'm just going to, if I booked it, I'm going to hand out business cards. And I try to stand at the door at the end of the show, especially if I did well. Thanks for coming. And I hold the cards in my, I don't just hand out cards to everybody, because, most of them are going to end up on the floor. But if I'm holding a card, people will say, can I have a card? I give them a card. Got my website on the card. I don't have my phone number on the card. Some cards I do. I have 2 sets of cards. I have one set with the phone number that I only give to bookers, and another set with just my website and email that I hand out to the general public. I don't need crazy people calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning. Tell me a joke! Yeah, I don't need that. All right, Stevie GB, social media. I'm still learning. Give me a break. Thanks, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends and family. Come see my shows, damn it. www.steviegb.com. And you can find my Twitter and my YouTube and my Facebook and my Instagram and my Tinder. Tinder? I don't use Tinder. JDate. I'm not Jewish. What's that other one? Ashley Madison? I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about it. I never went there.